Welcome back to Sunday League Football, where we're back for another away game in the league. Today's opponents go by the name of Aveley Academicals, not Hamilton, Aveley. This is a side that we've never faced before, but we know are pretty decent. They came third in Division 1 last season and have made a fairly good start to this season as well. Talking of which, here is a league table. We know you love a league table. We currently sit in second, 6 points behind Gateway with a game in hand. Our opponents for today, Aveley, are in fourth. They have a game in hand over us and they will leapfrog us today if they win. Let's have a little look at what players have turned up today and the starting lineup. No Jack in between the sticks today, but we can always rely on Frank. Back three, we've got Rich, Tomo, Graham. Left wing back, we've got Knowlesy. Right wing back, we've got Jamie, and we've got Luke and Tommy Tom Tom in the middle. Ahead of them in the cam position, we've got Connor, and then up top for today, we've got Nick and Too Good. We've got any 3 from 4 to come off of the bench, including Super Dan, Liam, Scottish, and there's a name, Wazza. Many of you thought we'd seen the last of him, but he is back, thanks to agreeing to do the forfeit, which you guys voted on Twitter, and it is confirmed that he will be getting a Palmer's FC tattoo. Now, that's commitment. Before we get into this one, I must point out that it's Remembrance Sunday. It's a day to remember those that fought for their country during the war and gave us the lives that we do today. And we're going to hold a 2-minute silence. Well played, everyone. Now, you'll notice that we've actually switched sides. There was hardly any room between the two pitches, which means everything was quite zoomed in. So we've come to this side, which gives us a little bit more space. Meanwhile, the referee is looking for a volunteer to do the line on our side. Everybody's looking at Troy, but he's on strike for the time being. In the end, Wazza steps up to do it, and we can get on with this game.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Real slow start to this game, and 5 minutes in, we've got a throw over that far side. It's Nick that sends it into the box. Luke gets his head on it. Number 3 attempts to clear it, but Too Good's there to bring it down. He hits it with the right, but scuffs his shot. That's an easy one for the keeper. Here's Tomo now from the back, playing it out to Knowlesy on that far side. Whoops, he goes over. Number 2 picks up the ball, and he looks to bring it forward over the halfway line, but Luke's on his case, slides in there. Player goes down. That's a free kick. The free kick is sent into the box. It comes off of the head of number 9 here, but hits Rich as well, as that looks to be going out for a corner. The older lad, number 15, though, doesn't know that and keeps it in as he looks to put it back in, but Luke's there to send that one out for a throw. The throw sent into the box, comes off the head of Luke here, across the 6-yard box, but luckily no one's there, and Jamie clears our lines. Here's Tommy Tom Tom picking the ball up in the midfield and spreading it out to this near side where Jamie is. He then takes a touch and plays it up the field towards Too Good. Normally a pitch with a bit of rain on it creates a bit of zip, but not this one. It's getting held up in the grass, so Too Good puts it across the box for Nick. His touch is poor. Still gets the shot in with the left, but the keeper's there to make a save at his near post, and the defender's there to clean up any danger. Throwing now from our opponents into number 5. Connor's on his case though and wins the ball back. 15 goes sliding in there. It hits his hand. That's a free kick. Number 5's not happy with that though, as he boots it out of the field, and this is touch and go. Is it going to go over the fence? No, we're lucky. We're hanging on to this one for a little bit longer. The ref just explained that balls are very precious in Sunday League. There's not many about, and any team that loses all their balls normally has to do a whip round and get some more. Meanwhile, Meanwhile, Graham's pointing out the socks that he's wearing today. Now, these socks right here are very special, ladies and gentlemen. They're at least 15, 16 years old, and they were socks that a lot of us wore way back when we played for LTD, a team that's still going, and it's the reason that Palmers FC are the colours that they are, as the ball swung into the box by Knowlesy, but that's easily cleared by our opponents. Moving on, we've got Tommy Tom Tom in the midfield, controlling the flow of the players. He puts it back out to this near side where Jamie is once again. He then sticks it up the line. It's into space as number 3 looks like he's going to get on it. There's a dog on the pitch as Nick puts him under pressure and wins the ball back. He also shows why he's the strongest at Palmers FC as he shrugs that tackle off there, but his final ball was really let him down as that's over Too Good's head and out for a throw on the far side. That throw is then taken by Too Good into Knowlesy, who gives it back to Too Good, takes the touch, looks up and sends it into the box, but no one's committing, no one's on the end of it, and it runs out for a goal kick. One thing I am happy to see this week is we are putting the pressure on our opponents as Luke wins the ball back there, evades this challenge and then sticks it up the line to Nick. We're looking for a better ball this time as he sends it into the box. It is a better ball, but Too Good misses it, but it does run through to Knowlesy, who hits it on the left first time. It takes a deflection away from goal, and that is out for a corner. That corner is sent into the box by Knowlesy. No Kieran this week for aerial presence, and the keeper easily punches that away, but Knowlesy has another chance to put that into the box. Instead, he gives it to Tommy Tom Tom here. As he looks to play it back home, he's caught in possession, and number 11 picks up the loose ball, plays it back to number 5 as he makes his way forward towards the halfway line. Has a little look up and plays it into number 9 down this channel. It could have been a dangerous counter-attack, but luckily for us, we've got Tomo at the back today, and he sees that one out for a throw. We move on, and it's Nick that's bringing the ball down in our own half, but number 3 with a great challenge there to get it off of Connor as he makes his way down this near side. And I was just saying we was doing a good job of putting the pressure on, but instead we haven't here. We've allowed him to get it onto his better right foot and send it into the box. Number 11 there with a chance, but has completely missed it. And all I can say is we've got away with that one. Moving on, we've got Rich now playing the ball up the line towards Nick. He's got number 16 to deal with, but he does deal with him very well as he evades this challenge here. Makes his way into the box. He's got Connor in the middle if he needs him.
Yes! Well done, Nick. Well done, Connor.
Good work from everyone involved there. We needed that. Kickoff. And with that, we're back down the other end now as the ball's played into the middle to number 5 on the edge of the box. Allowed to shoot as well here, but it's not the best of shots, and Frank's equal to it. Luke now plucking the ball from out of the air, but number 14 wins it back. Tommy Tom Tom wins it off of him, but it's brought back for a free kick after Luke's high foot. And so it's number 4 that steps up to take this one. On the end of it is Nick to clear it, but only as far as the stomach of the ref. And looks to have taken it out of him as number 5 picks it up, takes on Nick, then gets it onto his right foot to get past Jamie. Shoots, but that's blocked by Luke, and suddenly we're coming away now on the counter with Nick. As he makes his way towards the halfway line, he's under pressure from number 16 here and pokes it out wide towards Connor. He gets it under, sends it in with the left, and on the end of it is Too Good. Good first touch from him. Turns, puts it onto Knowlesy. He then puts it into the box first time, but that is cleared by number 16. Meanwhile, the ref's still feeling the effects from the earlier free kick. Only 1-0 down. Aveley is still very much in this, and they're putting the pressure on once again as number 9 makes his way into the box, but Graham does a good job of holding him up here and getting the sliding tackle in to block this shot. We say it most weeks, Graham's not featured much in these videos, but 2 clips in a row, that's got to be a first as number 11 gets the ball down here. Another sliding challenge to win the ball back there, and now Tomo brings the ball away. Looks up, sticks it over the top, and on the end of that is Nick. Only the number 15 to get beyond here as he makes his way towards the edge of the box. Looks up, sees the keeper off the line. I see what he was trying, but he didn't pull it off. We've got a ball over the top from our opponents here. Graham cutting that one out and touching it down for Tommy Tom Tom. Number 5 straight through the back of him. You know what's coming now. The first of the game is £10 to Essex FA. Now, I don't know if the challenge had anything to do with it. He said he was struggling at the start of the game, but only 30 minutes into this one, it looks like Tommy's done for this week. Replacing him in the centre of midfield is Liam, who first must fold up his trousers nicely and put them in his bag. Here's Tomo now looking to stick a ball over the top. It's not something that we like to normally play, but it seems to be working against this team as Nick's clear of number 16 here, one-on-one with the keeper, but his first touch lets him down there. He puts it across for Connor, who puts it into the back of the net, but that is called as offside. Nick feeling the effects of that collision with the keeper, but it looks like he's good to play on for now. The keeper sends that one up the field, and on the end of it is Luke, who's been winning most of the headers today. We told him to at the start of the game. That's nodded on by Connor, and the older lad, number 15, is made to go back to the keeper, but it's great pressure from Too Good here to put him under, and his clearance is only as far as Connor, who hits it first time.
That's it! Side net. Who was that?
Just said about the good work Too Good's done, putting the pressure on our opponents, and he's done it again with the defender here. He plays it out to this near side, and on the end of that is Wayne. Something I also said a minute ago was Luke winning most of the headers in the midfield, and he's done it again here by winning this one over number 9. Looks like he felt the effects of that one though, and plays stopped while Luke sorts his head out. That's sorted, drop ball, and Luke then sends that one back to the keeper. Keeper then kicks that one out over the halfway line, and then repeat the process again. As we approach half-time, Nick looks to bring the ball forward. He's tripped by number 3 there, but carries on, loses the ball. It's brought back for a free kick from the earlier challenge. Sending this one into the box is Knowlesy, heading that across goal rather than out is number 2. It hits Connor. Number 3 then heads it back to the keeper. I don't think was expecting it. It falls to Connor, who pokes it home. And that, my friends, is 2-0 to Palmer's FC. And so we kick off and then half time. So it's been a much better performance from the lads. Let's hope we can carry it through to the second half. But before we do that, don't forget to check out Sunday League Extra, the warm-up to this game. I've been doing it a few weeks now and it seems to be going down well with you guys, so I'll try my best to keep that going. But for now, we're going to crack on with the second half where Dan is doing the line. I don't know what he's waving at, but we've kicked off and now I realise what he's waving at. He wanted someone to do the line while he takes a quick slash. And so it's our opponents that start the brighter here as number 4 picks it up in the middle, scoops it over the top to number 6, the captain, but Frank's off his line to stop that from going anywhere. Number 6 feeling the effects of Frank the Tank there. Meanwhile, down the other end now, it's good work from Connor to get beyond number 9 and 16 there as he breaks free, makes his way forward, has a little look up and sees the overlap from Nosey on this near side, puts it over to him as he gets it under control on the left, fires it, but he sliced it and that's wide of the goal. And now we're back down our end with Luke here, trying to play it out of defence, but that's not the way to go. He's under pressure from a couple of players. He's done well up until now, but number 6 gets it off him as he makes his way into the box, puts it across for number 5, who lays it off for number 4 on the edge here. He takes a touch, fires it, but luckily for us, that's the wrong side of Frank's post. Here they come again now with number 5 as he looks to get it down to number 11 on that far side. Great tackle from Tomo there. The loose ball's picked up by 5 as he hits it first time, but Frank not troubled one bit. Back down to the other keeper now, who kicks that long up the field. It's nodded on by our opponents, up towards the number 5 here. It's a good touch from him, but Luke's on his case and wins the ball back. 5 then goes through the back of him, and that's a free kick. And so it's Tomo that steps up to take this one. It's launched towards the edge of the box. It's over Nick's head, bounces once, and then it's headed on by number 3 to Too Good.
Yes! Yes!
And that, my friends, is 3-0 to Palmer's FC. Too Good with a very well-deserved goal there. And you would hope with that goal, the game is out of sight for our opponents, but never say never. Meanwhile, Too Good demonstrating he didn't get too much on the ball, just a little poke, but they all count, mate. And with that, we're ready to kick off. Got to hand it to Wavy, though. They haven't given up at all, as number 5 is allowed to put this ball forward. For number 14, free head for him, but he can't direct it to Frank's goal, and Graham's there to clear our lines. Looks like we've taken our foot right off the gas here. No pressure whatsoever on number 4 as he's allowed to play it forward. He puts it through to number 9, who gets beyond Rich there, but luckily Frank's off of his line to save that one. Took a little knock on the way through there, but he's alright. Someone who doesn't look alright though is Nosey. He's got his knee strapped up today. Looks like he's going to carry on for a bit though. That third goal that went in seems to have woke our opponents up. It's been their best period of the game so far as number 9 knocks it forward towards number 2. He gets beyond Nosey, sticks the ball into the box for number 9 here. Dead certain goal, but he's completely missed it. We've seen some good misses over the years and I think this one could rank quite highly. On that note, Tony's come straight from work to watch the lads. Nice trousers. A great design for a future Palmer's FC tracksuit there. Meanwhile, on the field it's Graham with a throw down the line to Jamie. He loses out to number 9. Loose ball is picked up by Luke and he gives it back to Graham, who sends it forward. Up the field towards Too Good. Great touch to bring it down there. He puts it inside for Connor. Fantastic first time ball through the defenders there into the path of Nick. Hits it past the keeper. And that, my friends, is in the back of the net for 4-0. Great work goal there from the lads. And that was Nick's 6th goal of the season, keeping him top of the goal scoring list. And we kick off. That was pretty much Nick's last action of the game. He's taken himself off and he's been replaced by Scottish, who goes straight up top. He's only scored once for Palmer's FC before and that was in a friendly. Let's see what he can do today. Well, Aveley being the side that they are, still haven't given up as number 4 brings it forward. Plays it into number 6. He looks to take a shot there. That's blocked by Rich and headed out for a corner by Tomo. The corner sent into the box and it looks to come off the head of Connor there as it sets up number 11 on that far side. He hits it, but Frank the Tank is there to block it and the clean sheet is still intact. Here's Scottish now getting involved for the first time in this game, putting it to Nosey, who sticks it back over the top for Scottish. Number 3 gets there ahead of him. Doesn't quite clear it though as it falls back down to Too Good. But 3 gets ahead of him there. The loose ball falls to Jamie on that far side, who hits it first time, but that is well wide. Jamie yet to register this year. The last goal, in fact, was the one that won us the league. And there was little signs of repeating that one as the ball ended up out of the park. And so we crack on. It's a throw over the far side for our opponents into number 6. He looks to give it back, but Connor intercepts that one. Tackle goes in, and that's a free kick. Ref just having a little word, telling him to calm it down a bit. And you'll notice over that far side, the team we can't get away from at the moment, Thames Gateway. They just conceded a goal. That was the only one they conceded. They ended up winning 5-1. Anyway, Connor sends the free kick in, and we didn't see too much here, but it looks like there was a push on Luke, and the ref's giving a penalty. That's Connor that steps up to take this one. He's on the hat-trick.
Does he realise he doesn't get to keep the ball?
Yes! So we said it before he came on, he hasn't scored a competitive goal for Palmer's FC before, but he has now. It's Scottish that makes it Palmer's FC 5, Aveley Academicals 0. Now if we go back a couple of weeks ago, Nick actually missed a penalty, his first competitive miss for Palmer's FC, but Scottish was there with the rebound and he completely sent it wide. And for a moment I thought we had the same this week. It was a good save from the keeper, but no mistakes from Scottish this time. He got over it. It was across the keeper, had no chance that time, and it's in the back of the net. Well done, that man. Now here's a moment a lot of you have been waiting for. The return of Wazza. He's back on the pitch in an orange shirt, and now the hashtag bring back Wazza comments can finally be put to bed. Kick off. And here is Wazza's first touch since returning to Palmer's FC. A bit of a heavy touch there as he loses out in his 50-50 to number 2. As we head towards the 90, it's number 5 that's looking to get clear of Rich here, but he does well to hold him up. Tomo doubles up on him as well and wins the ball back. Great to see. Wazza then picks up the ball, has a little look up and then plays it up the field towards Too Good. As he looks to get it under control, he's under pressure from 2 players here, gets beyond both of them and then switches play over to that far side where Connor is. As he picks it up, he hasn't got too much pressure on him. As he looks for an outlet here, he's got Wazza inside of him and he uses him as well. Wazza then looks to play it one more towards Too Good, but he loses out to number 2 and that falls to Scottish. Surely he's not going to go for his second. He has. He's shot. It's deflected and Averley can clear their lines. Almost time up in this one as Graham sends a long ball forward. It's headed on by number 15 towards that far corner. Connor looks to get on it, under pressure from number 2. Nice little touch from him to get around him as he makes his way into the box then. He cuts it back for Too Good, controls, pokes it past the keeper, and that, my friends, makes it 6-0 to Palmer's FC. Just like Connor, that's Too Good's second of the day. Stick him in the 6-yard box and he will normally score. We're going to have a kickoff and then a full-time whistle. Well, that makes a change, doesn't it? A much better performance from the lads today. And despite missing some key players, we all stuck together, got our heads down and played as a team. Well done to Frank in goal and the defenders for keeping a clean sheet today. The midfielders ruled over the show, putting the pressure on our opponents. And generally in front of goal, we was a lot more clinical by taking our chances. So all in all, a good day at the office for Palmer's FC. Next week, it's a cup game, a League Cup game, and it's against our good friends over at Scruttons, a team we haven't seen since last season. You know what happened then. So until then, thanks for all your continued support. Don't forget to follow us on the socials, and don't forget to check out the Sunday League Extra from yesterday. We'll see you in the next one.
Look at this.
This is Sunday League bed sheets.
I haven't a clue what they'd be for. We're having a pillow fight.
Do you mind?
That's actually what it's for, but I just wouldn't have thought I wouldn't have thought I'd see it in a football changing room, you know?